Hey, what's up YouTube? Shelby Padgett here. And if you are already a subscriber, awesome, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, then today you'll kind of get an intro to some of the new things I'm thinking about doing with YouTube. And give you a little context and background to kind of what spurred me go in this direction. So I already produce content on YouTube. It's all moto based, all moto focused. So you might see like my bike builds or a lot of GoPro footage or some product tests and reviews. And all that stuff is kind of been my focal point for the last few years in regards to any content. And I thought with the YouTube platform, it might be cool, like a lot of other folks, to expand on that and get a little bit more into other components of my life that are also very important and take actually majority of my time up. Give you a little background on who I am and what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm going to maintain a motocross playlist, as you already see on the channel, so those are going to continue. I'm going to produce content there, but I might add a couple other playlists to there, some regarding my work, my career, and some other avenues I'm gonna invest some more time in and pursue maybe throughout this year. So one of them being YouTube. And the reason why is because I think these days, in comparison to what society used to expect from people and what people used to do in regards to work and making a living and for fun, has changed so much in the last 5 to 10 years simply because of the platforms we have, the access we have, your smartphone, and just the ability to connect with other people regularly. So I think my channel is going to shed some light on my background. And to give you guys a little bit of a story, I guess, I started my career in technology sales right out of college, working for a handful of different companies that were all progressive in their own ways out of Silicon Valley in California. And it's awesome in retrospect to see how valuable those experiences and those 9 years of working in that career path are and have been to me in my new career path in real estate. So the 9 years I spent in tech was pretty cool. I got to meet and work with some amazing people in the business and the industries and experience some pretty cool things, from IPOs to new launch technology parties to being part of some of the most disruptive solutions on the market and being able to deliver that to clients across the nation. And so I was able to pull away a lot of great experience there and knowledge and wisdom and know-how from the people around me and just being in that day to day. And one of the biggest things that resonated with me as I made recently a transition to real estate and starting my own business in that regard is that regardless of what you're doing, who you are affects your business the most. So I was selling technology. Sometimes with a lot of companies, we'd have commodity solutions or products, and that means there's a ton of those solutions in the market already, right? Like Wi-Fi, or if you're buying a laptop or a switch or something that is mass produced by a lot of companies, there's tons of them. They're all similarly priced, very competitive. But the defining difference between that and my business was me. So people wanted to work with me, the ones that did at least, and it was because of my personality and how we fit together. They're a consumer. I was able to provide them a solution that fit their needs from a technological standpoint. But further than that, I was able to be a person that they could trust. They learned to like. We learned to know a lot about each other in terms of my customers and myself for the companies I represented. It was pretty neat to take that experience and understand that, hey, it's not what you sell. Yes, the product has to work. It has to be great. But who's selling it and who you're working with is the most impactful component of that transaction. And the same rings true in real estate, even more so, I think. And it's cool to see everything I learned from value positioning to sales strategies to communication and listening to your clients and their needs and being able to provide something that meets their needs while providing a solution and value to them. And how all of those skill sets that I've learned over the years kind of passively have been able to be applicable to what I do now in this business that I'm loving watch grow. So I started real estate over a year ago and in the Boise, Idaho area. And it's been so cool to see this business start to grow and flourish, and the people I get to work with and how much of an impact I have on their lives in one of the largest purchases and decisions that they generally have. And it's pretty cool because I get to directly impact their personal lives, where their family's going to live, where they're going to establish their life, and it's awesome to have someone trust you with such a big decision in their life. And it's great knowing that, that they can depend on you and that I can provide something to them that's going to help them feel reassured and great about the decision they're making in that purchase. And whether it's their personal life or their investment pathway or whatever it may be in real estate, it's still me working with a customer who needs something that I can help provide. And it's at the core of it's who they're working with. Right? I try to, always regard myself in high standards when it comes to character and integrity and honesty with my clients and customers. And I've done that since day one. And I've learned that from mentors and people that have kind of set the bar really high early in my career in technology sales in regards to how you conduct yourself, how you interact in processes. And I think that is the biggest defining differentiator for me entering into this new industry this last year. So it's been pretty cool to see. In addition to leveraging things like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, we have just a plethora of resources accessible to us today to reach consumers, and not only just mass amounts of consumers, but these are highly qualified or niche consumers because we can define their characteristics, their buying habits, what they like, what they don't like, how old they are, how much they make. All of this data is readily available due to technology, which is incredible. So it gives me, a personal business owner, such a leg up over what I would have had to start 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. And I think that is such a cool value that technology's brought to anybody today, whether you're thinking of starting your own business or you have a hobby that you want to turn into income. With what we have available like this, YouTube, you've got your phone, cameras, you can film in your garage about dirt bikes and people watch and listen and engage. That is so cool. And I think that these experiences I've had professionally in my careers and the jobs I've had, as well as in the hobbies and passions that I get to partake in because of that, are going to be pretty fun to share with you guys and just kind of give you my experiences. And then another aspect that I want to focus on too is I'm going to be trying to build my YouTube channel this year and continually produce content like this. And then I'm also going to be focusing on other ways to potentially make income this year. Starting my own business in real estate and getting to a place where it's sustainable and it's growing and thriving at this point has been such an experience for me because I've always worked for a company. I now understand that the tools are available and the skill sets that I've developed put me in a position to be able to do that. I can start a business around something that I believe in, that I like, that I love, that I'm passionate about, and be successful in it because of the tools that are available today. But with what we have today, there's no reason why not to try it. So I want to try actually diving in a little bit more into the Amazon world. I have been researching Amazon storage for like 6 to 8 months, and I think it's time for me to try and jump in and see what I can do there. Amazon, yeah, it's probably saturated. There's tons of sellers out there and stuff, but why not get a start and see what works and what doesn't and learn from those experiences in whatever venture it may be, whether I continue there or start something else. Another area is affiliate marketing. So from all the products I've gotten to be introduced to and the companies I've gotten to work with through the motocross stuff, which has been such a blessing, and that whole story will be another episode in regards to how I got involved with Vital MX and doing their 250F and 450 shootouts each year. So I want to leverage whatever platform I'm developing and building with you guys and my audience and the people that enjoy the things I enjoy and be able to make a cash flow and income off that. So I think that if I can help promote the products I truly believe in and that I truly support. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm kind of overwhelmed this last year in regards to entrepreneurship and what that means to me, and how that's changed my perspective on what I'm limited to do for income and for my future. As I get some direction in each of these avenues, I'll go ahead and provide you guys with my story, my failures, my attempts, my successes, and hopefully help you guys in whatever ventures you're pursuing, whether that be professionally or personally, or passionately with your hobbies or even riding, whatever it may be. And I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. I'm going to try and produce content more regularly. Thanks for following along. Hit subscribe, share, like. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.